Well, welcome to episode 18 again.
Yeah.
Drop the volume a little bit.
Yeah, that's true. 'Cause people get really pissed off. I like the sounds. I'm sorry. I like the sound effects.
You know, it records it on the thing without having twice.
Hmm?
I mean,
Next, you're going to be telling me that there's not really gnomes living in this box.
no, it's full of squirrels, Bob.
Okay.
Hyper-intelligent squirrels.
So
Is this one of those things where I really should have read the card list?
Oh, shit,
yeah,
man. I should have, too.
it definitely would help you. I can give you a summary real quick.
I like the 2/3 flying insect.
Volt charge, good removal.
Yeah.
Proliferate attached to
Oh,
it.
wow.
Leeching bite, surprisingly good. It gives +1/+1 and the -1/-1.
It's in his recent article.
The red shrine, I believe to be powerful. I wrote about it. Other people
Trashed it.
otherwise.
mocked
Parasitic implant, you put it
Damn.
on, they have to sack their creature, so more removal. Probably
Oh, yeah.
a
That's
4/4 flyer for 4 if we want to give, pay a couple
yeah.
life. I mean, that's
I
probably
can't
the
see
pick.
not taking that one.
And red is really strong.
Really?
In new Phyrexia. There's a ton of removal. Just a ton. So, we'll take the
Yeah.
Molten Steel. Dragon, unfortunately, Volt Charge and Shrine of whatever burning may drag some other people that direction.
Sure.
Oh,
Who is
okay.
the Jorgadine guy?
5/4 first striker. Creatures you control get +3/+0 for Metalcraft.
Meh.
Uh,
He's too expensive.
Well,
5 for 5/4 with
I don't know.
First Strike
First Strike.
and Metalcraft?
I don't like Metalcraft.
Yes, Bob.
Blinding Soul Eater is pretty good.
Mm.
Oh,
It's
jeez.
just a way to tap people. But
Right.
Was that white?
Yeah.
white or pay 2 life.
Oh, it's more of an off-white, like an A-crew.
The Porcelain Legionnaire is pretty good also.
He's fabulous!
First striker. I still think that's where to be.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think the
Okay.
format's that quick, and a first striker is just tough to deal with. +4 toughness.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things that can kill 3 toughness,
I like it.
which is pushing us
Yeah.
red-white, which I don't think is
And
the
only
worst place.
creatures 4 toughness per greater.
Right.
We might want to go away from that.
Exclusively.
No.
Each non
Bludgeon Brawl by Nintendo.
That probably isn't the card that we want. No.
See, this is the riveting commentary that
I
people
also-
have out at me.
Well, well, we didn't do our homework at all.
Okay. Best card in the pack. Parasitic Implant.
Really?
Forces them to sacrifice a creature. We get a 1/1 mirror
Oh, hell yeah, then.
back.
But it's a black card.
So?
But it's a splashable,
What-
or we
alright.
could
What do you mean by
potentially
that?
splash.
Wow, really?
You had any doubts?
All right. So what's now?
Okay, what we have now is
Wow, it's like being the first time I ever played.
the debate between whether we
Oh,
want to
geez.
just trade things. Mental Misstep is trading for a couple ticks,
Yeah.
and it's an uncommon. I
Don't care.
don't really care. This priest, when he comes into play, you add 3 more red, so you can cast him and
Oh,
do
man.
something else.
I like
It's like a dark ritual.
Yeah. This guy, 5/4, and technically you don't have to be in green. You just have to pay 4 life. This guy, a decent.
He's
I think
huge.
He's
6/4.
He's
a
huge.
he's a crawworm.
Huge.
I think probably this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would agree.
Give us a body. And,
Well, plus we have some good red already,
and
so.
Forced Worship also would be something to consider.
Yeah, well, keep in mind, we do need to remember that we always forget about removal.
That's not bad. Holy moly.
Let's see. Suture Priest is kind of an interesting one. When your
Sure.
creatures come in, you gain 1 life. When their creatures come in, they lose 1 life.
Talk about an instant target, though.
Right.
I don't see
sure.
how you pass it up. The other one, I love the Pristine Talisman. I love it.
Yeah, I know you're
Yeah.
a big fan of that one. And the Black Shrine, I like it,
Oh
but
man,
it's
how
not
do you
great.
not
It's not
take
good.
something called the Shrine of Limitless Power, though?
That's true.
This isn't Dungeons and Dragons. We don't care about that.
Yeah, you do. You know you love it. What do we take? Okay, Suture.
We took
Untap
Suture
all
Priest,
artifacts you control during each other player's untap step.
Oh.
We have no. I guess
That's
we
a
have that
constructed
artifact.
card. We don't care about that.
Really? Because like that would include like all of your artifact creatures, right?
Right, but as of yet, we only have one.
Sure, but we also have a guy that does awesome things with artifacts, which should push us towards artifacts, and that's an artifact, which would then increase our ability to do metalcraft.
Yes, that is true. This guy is pretty decent. Has protection from red, so he
I
can't
feel
be burned.
patronized suddenly.
You have 7
I'm not
seconds.
against it.
7 seconds.
But we don't have
Take whatever, John.
enough that works with it. I guess I'm being
You know, this is the first
short-sighted.
pack, right?
yes.
Speaking of which,
Whenever you cast a spell with Phyrexia mana, deals damage equal to the spell's converted mana cost target creature, so we only have one spell. Furnace Scamp is an interesting thing. If it deals damage, you can then sacrifice it to deal 3 more.
he's
So
a
basically,
scamp.
he goes in for 1 and ends up dealing 4, and you have to sack him. Gremlin Mine deals 4 damage to target artifact
That's
creature.
huge.
That's some removal. And you can also remove charge counters from artifacts. That's
Sure.
probably
Yeah.
probably what we want to do.
Beast Within. That's just a really cool name for an album. So,
Yes.
So,
and
so what's
it's
that red card next
It's
to
a good card. Pay
you
4 to add
7.
7.
just picked it because it says Geo in the front of it. You want to say Geo Surge as if like that's gonna be like that's gonna be your nickname now.
That's just a lot of mana for 4.
Another Suture Priest.
Oh.
So we're gaining 2 and they're losing 2 every time something comes in.
Artifact.
Another Gremlin Mine.
I say take the Priest.
Sure.
Yeah. And then here, I'm torn.
What's the one next to it?
Way expensive.
It's,
Yeah, but it's
you have to pay green to
Yeah.
get it. This guy's a nice, big, beefy body. This.
I bet that's not the first time you said that in your life, huh?
I think we probably want to take the Shriek
Yeah,
Raptor
yeah.
because we don't have a lot of air defense, if nothing else. I don't really like being pulled into infect.
Well, we aren't. We have 1.
Right.
That's all we have to have.
Destroy an artifact.
Or land.
If there was
And
some real annoying artifact. The 1 casting cost infector.
I like the
Yeah.
red card.
What's the green hilt?
If he has 4 power, it's kind of like that Bloodshot.
Oh, sure,
thing.
sure.
Let's take,
Yeah.
just in case there's a really annoying artifact.
Due respect, which is what I don't get enough of.
No, you get exactly the amount of respect due.
No.
But he
I
doesn't
know.
typically get a draw card with his due respect.
That's
No, he doesn't even get that much due respect.
true.
Um,
These all suck.
let's just
Love it.
not let him counter us.
Take the what's the flyer? Oh, don't care.
Yeah,
Yeah, that sucks.
take that guy.
Yep.
Why not? This card isn't great because
Deals damage to target player equal to the number of artifacts cards in your graveyard.
just in this format there aren't that many.
Sure.
There are surprisingly few artifacts.
Well, they
in
got rid of all the artifacts things, right? No, wait, it's new Phyrexia. There should be artifacts everywhere.
Technically, they're all artifacts.
Oh man, that would be so sweet if everything was like a colored artifact.
Well, we have another red rare, so perhaps
Did we choose well?
creatures you control have haste. Creatures your opponent controls enter the
Battlefield
battlefield tapped.
tapped.
That's pretty
That's
good.
huge.
Isolation spell.
Which is
Whenever
exactly
you cast
how
a
I feel
creature,
about being here right now.
well, the player loses 2 life unless he or she pays 2 more. 2
Oh,
more.
that's not bad either.
Sickle Slicer is a pretty good. It's a living weapon, so it's a 2/2.
Sickle Slicer! Seriously?
But
We're gonna take that one.
Oh, yeah.
and this one The thing I like about it is it's Phyrexian mana and it's an X spell killing flyers.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Toxic Nim doesn't suck either.
Here probably Artillerize.
Oh, sure.
5 damage
yeah.
to a creature or a player. It's an instant, so you can have them targeting one of your creatures
Right,
with
sack it,
removal,
then.
and then you sack it in response. Gut Shot is also potentially a free
Nice.
1 damage, so it's not bad, but it's not as good as Artillery.
Spinebiter.
And don't forget about
Mutagenic Growth,
because it goes in any deck,
Yeah.
and it's a surprise.
Nice.
Yep, I really love that card.
Yeah.
Have a Kiln Fiend deck in mind because of that card. We'll see if it works.
Well, there's another Shriek Raptor.
Another parasitic
Oh,
implant.
yeah. Well, I think that would be the way to go. We have 9 creatures.
Whoa. That is an ugly looking monster.
Yeah, this is a good end game for infect decks because you can deal damage as if it wasn't blocked. So
man.
Right.
you get your 3 poison in.
That's crazy, go nuts.
Yeah, let's go with the parasitic.
Oh,
implant.
yeah. Another one.
Wow, and I think that's 3 packs in a row of
Spinebiter.
and 3 packs.
And
our
yeah.
third parasitic implant if we want it.
So man, Red's got to be heavily drafted then because nobody has taken these really good black cards.
Yeah. Leeching Bite, I love, and we're not playing green.
Yeah.
We're playing probably...
One time we're not playing green.
Red,
Wow.
white, with a splash of black that's getting bigger by the moment. But yeah, and we might as well...
So much removal. Just throw it in there. We really need 9 creatures if we're taking out all of their creatures over around.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Let's see. There's Guess Verdict that makes them sack a creature and lose 1 life, but it's double black and we're not going to be doing that. Tezzeret's Gambit's kind of an interesting one because it's Phyrexian mana, so it's a card draw in any color.
Sure.
Right.
For 2 life, 3 mana, we draw 2 cards and can proliferate. This guy again can go in any deck technically. Apostle's Blessing could be kind of a trick. I think maybe the Gambit.
Sure.
Little card draw.
Yeah.
That's what our deck really needs. Probably another Artillerize. We'll just hope that we actually have something to.
You'll have 1/1 mirrors if you kill our dudes, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Immolating Soul Leader. What's the Caress of Phyrexia? As if I didn't already know. You know what I'm saying?
You draw 3 cards, lose 3 life, and get 3 poison counters. But it's target player, so
Yeah.
it can
Yeah, that's pretty good too.
attack on them.
Wow.
Another mental misstep.
That's the name of our entire series. Another mental misstep.
No, it was different than last week.
Wow, yeah. Don't go back and watch last week's episode.
We'll do. I mean, you should go back and watch them all.
But don't comment about it.
No, I mean, you got a long weekend. You should do nothing but go back and watch Draft Beers from the beginning.
That's my plan.
That's what I'm going to do.
Destroy target artifact. We don't really have that many
No,
artifacts.
don't care. What about Blind Zealot?
Yeah, I guess that's probably the biggest threat to us.
What's Blind Zealot do?
If he has Intimidate, and then if he deals damage, you can sacrifice him to destroy a creature.
Nice.
I kind of like Slash Panther, 4/2 haste.
Yeah.
But he's a little costly. Looks like we're a little low on the
cheap.
Yeah, so maybe Furnace Scan.
Sure, I see that.
It's a good thing that we actually have this sorted by.
There's another Furnace Scamp. What's the Viridian Harvest? Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Don't care.
So probably Furnace Scamp again.
Yep.
And what else can we hide? Oh, that olive blue.
Can you hide my shame?
Nope. We have tried.
I will drown it. I will drown it in Sudsy. Oh, goodness.
Trying to boundless growth.
We don't have any green spells.
Yeah.
What's the one black?
Make something into a swamp.
Why do they keep making those cards?
Yeah.
This is gonna be really
Why is it
annoying.
always a swamp? Nothing makes something into a plains.
Yeah, that's true. It's
Nothing.
an island or a swamp.
Yeah.
There are several things that make things islands.
I hate that.
Armith Ether. Which,
Nope.
counter target creature spell.
There you go.
We go.
Boom.
We don't want him to counter our creatures.
Our handful of creatures.
And another.
It's more of a smattering, really.
And we're really
Insatiable gorilla.
heading into the third pack.
By the way, that was the worst Great Ape spinoff ever.
Yeah, it did not go over well.
No.
I wonder why.
Rape Ape. Rape Ape.
No.
No!
No.
Something tells me this is not appropriate for children.
Surgical extraction
No,
is
thank
worth
you.
a few tickets. That would be the sales point to that card.
Okay.
The Legionnaire is
Fabulous.
good. Necropouncer.
That's my new
Good
death band. My death
Good
band.
name.
Takes some time to get. I mean,
Yeah.
6 to cast, but then
yeah.
only 2 to equip. Gives your creature +3/+1
And
and
then
haste.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Gut shot. A quick way to kill people.
Yeah.
This one, when it comes in, you exile any permanent, and then they can't play more of that card.
Oh, man.
I presume non-land, right?
I'm kind of thinking maybe the Legionnaire that would fit in this spot. Since we only have
And it's
a couple.
artifact, yeah.
It's an artifact. It's white, technically.
Sure. Go
Sure.
for it.
Yeah. And here, probably Blinding Soul Eater. We've found our way into white a
Right.
little bit more solidly, so that's going to probably be one of the colors. Turn target creature card with.
For a minute, I thought that said postmodern lunge.
You know, your typical postmodern lunge. Yeah. Soul Eater.
Okay.
Soul Leader.
That's why he's here.
I had
Oh,
nothing-
good.
I had absolutely nothing.
I'm glad that we actually came up with a reason.
Enslave is mind control. Artillerize, why not? Get some
Sure.
more. There's a maybe a good choice for us because it would be something we could sacrifice to our Artillerize and search up land since we're playing a 3-color deck.
Oh, that's not bad at all.
A little mana fixing might
Yeah.
be. I don't know whether it's worth passing Artillerize for it. What do you guys think?
At that point, I think we have to take the Artillerize because all of them will make our deck regardless.
I agree, and we might get one
It's
of
too
those.
versatile. It's too much. It's too damaging.
Yeah, and
Well, you
5.
get 4 of them, you can kill them, right?
Yeah,
Well, yeah.
absolutely. Another Blinding Soul Eater.
Oh gosh.
The shards can be a good combat trick.
Arrow
Surprise.
shards.
Because there are quite a few one casting costs, or not one casting costs,
One
one
toughness.
toughness.
I actually kind
Creatures.
of like Morrow Shards.
Yeah, it's a good surprise. This guy, he's just reliable turn after turn,
Sure.
shutting down their threat.
Yeah. And I think that's our key. I mean, we're all about the removal with this deck.
Well, yeah, and buying time until we get
Right.
to
Our
Bigger
relatively
stuff, yeah.
few creatures.
Okay. Probably
Rotted history.
Tormentor.
Inquisitor Eunuch?
XR.
XR.
Oh, I was
Ugh.
going to say, what?
Inquisitor Eunuch. Why the hell are my balls missing? Where do they go? No, that's Inquisitive Eunuch.
It's an Inquisitor Eunuch.
Yeah, not Inquisitor Eunuch. Inquisitor Eunuch will be like, what did you do with my balls? I know you have them.
None of those are what
No.
that card is.
I
And
told you
we're-
I should have read the set.
yeah, you should have. We're going with Tormentor Exarch instead because it can do -0/-2 when it comes in. So
Nice.
it's like
Sure.
a
It's removal.
It's a junior
Mint.
skin render.
That's what I meant.
So I better click on it. Here, kind of between this guy who comes in and replaces himself with mana or another Furnace Scamp.
Okay.
If we have
3 of those, we would have 2 priests over our back.
Something early.
I say we take the priest. It may not make it, but
yeah, I think the priest is a solid choice there. Here,
isolation cell.
Probably none of that is going to
Come on.
make our deck. Do we want to cut the Blind Zealot so they can't do that? Mind Culling is kind of a sweet trick.
What's the Blind Zealot do again?
It's if he deals damage,
then
he can destroy one of our
let's
creatures.
get rid of it.
Yeah. And again, probably none of these cards make our deck.
Oh no! Nothing.
Remember the Fallen.
Return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand, or return target artifact. So it's
blah.
Yeah.
What's
we want 2 of them.
Counter it. Take it.
Counter any spell.
Yep.
If they're poison.
Yep. Odds are we're gonna be poisoned.
We're gonna counter.
I mean, look at us. I mean, look at us.
Amen.
Yeah. Let's take the gut shot.
Gut shot.
Sure.
One last bit of removal.
Or that.
And Forced Worship can attack, but then they're still back to block.
Right.
I think we gut shot because we have several things to do.
How many creatures do we have?
16.
So that's good.
Okay.
And that helps us deal with small threats.
Yeah.
Here,
normally we're the small threat.
I would be kind of inclined to take him because we don't want a reaching, death-touching defender to stop our dragon.
Sure. That's a great idea.
The only other thing would be counterspell, possibly.
Yep.
Do
you want the refugee this time?
Refugee.
You could go with the
Panther or a flashing flyer.
You could also go with the thing which prevents artifact creatures from blocking.
No. I mean, no, we could. No, you are right. We could have gone with that.
We'll take it this time. Non-artifact creatures can't block this turn, so only artifacts can block.
Yeah. And John's already said that artifacts are relatively sparse in this set.
Yeah. It surprises me how often I get to the end of this and have, well, I've only done it once. But this is the second draft I've done, and once again I am surprised that we're talking about, 5, 6 artifacts is all.
Right.
And in Besiege Scars, you were, half your deck was artifacts, it seemed like.
Wow, is this the deck that we drafted?
It is.
Okay.
This does not look like something we would do.
Wow, it's like we really liked red.
Yeah, we were all over that. So obviously we want our dragon.
Yeah.
That's not going to have any sort of debate. We'll wait on this. Might make the deck, might not. Yes, we want our creatures to have haste. We want their creatures to come in tapped. Tormentor Exarch.
Yep. And the Artillerizer raises.
Yep.
Artillerizer raises.
Sure. Artillerizers.
This fella.
I literally call him fella.
And our Suture Priests, our Legionnaire, our Blinding Soul Leaders. So we're up to 9 creatures.
Okay. Delicious blinding soul.
We still have some 3-drops in here and 1-drops that we probably want to consider.
So let's take a look at these. The 3-drops. Do you want the priest?
Right. The priests replace themselves.
Right.
The refugees have an extra toughness and protection from red if we're in a mirror match. Maybe both. I don't know. It just depends.
I think we take the priest for sure because it just increases the speed of our deck. If we,
Right.
I mean, if we have
can
multiple,
cast it, then
right?
cast something else. Then.
So
we put out those. Let's put out the gut shot.
Right.
Probably the gremlin mine. There's bound to be some artifact creature we want to kill.
Yep.
Even though there are not that many, as I said. And then, if we look at our mana curve, do we want to add to the end of it? Do you think we would be happier if we had some more big menaces at the end? Or do you think we'd be happier if we ran out Furnace Scamps and got in some damage early?
Little both. Regardless, I think we should put in the Gambit, though.
What?
Tezzeret's Gambit.
Oh,
the blue card.
Thank you. I completely forgot about that. And I forgot that we were talking about
the
splashing black.
parasitic.
Which if we put in those parasitic implants with a little splash of black, there's 3, remove any creature.
Right.
Well, assuming that they don't.
Okay, so we're 3 cards shy.
Get rid of it.
So at this point, then...
Are there any good artifacts left over there?
No.
The Piercing Vision allows you to draw a card, like look at several cards and then draw a card.
Isn't Scry the king, Bob?
But, I mean, we would get... How many counters does it get to come in?
It gets 1 in each of your upkeeps.
Really?
So every turn you'd get another and another. We're not going to be casting any blue spells to help it other than that. So probably we're at 11 creatures. So probably the 3 need to be creatures.
Right.
That would get us to 14.
So if that's the case, then we need to put in at least 2 Furnace Scamps.
Yeah, it's. Do we want? Let's get that out of the way. Furnace Scamp. Do we want the?
I say we save the Volchek refugees in case this as sideboard cards.
Okay.
And put in the Furnace Scamps.
All the Furnace Scamps, none of the.
Well,
we could put in 2 Furnace Scamps and 1 big bruiser.
Like that?
Sure.
Okay. We'll try it. Let's see what they recommend for land, because...
Yeah, we've got a mess.
All hail the algorithm.
I disagree with the blue.
I do too. We are only going to be doing it pain life.
So if that's the case, then...
I think we want more white, actually.
You think so?
Well, we have things which require white that aren't white.
Right. What it's not taking into account is the Blinding Soul Eater.
Oh, sure.
Having to use that.
We could probably go 1 less red, because we have virtually no depth of red.
Right.
I see what you mean.
Only way over here are we going to need 2 red. So, something like that, or even like that. Because we do want to get Suture Priest out.
Oh, absolutely. Early.
As soon as possible.
Yeah.
And obviously we'd like to get Furnace Scamp out.
I would just hate to be sitting on a handful of plains and red cards. I mean,
right.
I don't know. Whatever.
I think that's safe. Like, nearly half of our land are mountains, and we really only need 1 of them in our first 5 lands.
Sure.
All right.
Plus, we have the guy that gives us 3 red.
Well,
he only takes 1 red to cast.
Very true.
So, in terms of speeding up the red, that should help.
All right, sub it.
All right. Well, I don't know. Should we
let's just sit around and not submit it?
Play with a whole card pool plus a random assortment of lands?
Love it. Love it.
All right. We'll submit it, and we will be back with round 1.